but it's all been about commodities overnight. Naveen Mathur of Angel Commodities joins in with some of his calls then. Naveen, first let's start with crude and the momentum that we've seen. So what are you telling your clients back home?
Thank you very much, Ekta, and good morning to you too. I think the crude prices are hovering around $40 for the Brent in the international markets, around $38, $39, $38 for the NYMEX crude. Yes, there has been a momentum on the upside from $30, $32 levels previous months. We are seeing it around 40. The markets are consolidating at. I think the momentum still remains slightly bullish. Don't expect too much of the bullishness in the crude oil prices going forward, but around $40, $41 would be something where the market should consolidate at. Indian markets too looking little positive for the day, and hence the strategy would be to buy the crude contract on the March at MCX at around 2640 to 50 levels, stop loss to be maintained at around 2580, and targets on the upside can be seen in a range of around 2700 to 2720.
Naveen, hi, good morning. You are going against the trend for currency, buying the USDINR?
Yeah, that's right, Aruj. Morning to you too. Yes, buy the dollar contract, the rupee dollar contract on the NSE at around 66.70-75 levels. Stop loss to be maintained for this particular trade on the intraday at around 66.50, and targets on the upside can be seen in around 66.90-95. It's not too much of a depreciative tone nor on the appreciative side. It's just the stabilization, but the technical chart talks about buying crude, buying the rupee against the dollar.
Okay. What about your other strategies within the commodity space, gold as well as copper?
Gold, yeah, we will go for a buy on gold. We have seen some momentum building up for gold after the FOMC meeting and the discussions which happened on the 16th. It looks like that the Fed is differing the plan for an aggressive interest rate high, which is giving some momentum to the gold prices in international markets because of the weakness in the dollar. But still, I don't think so that there's too much of the movement going forward. For gold, 1260 is what the gold is hovering around for last couple of days, and I think that's a very strong resistance at around $12.70-$75 levels. But India also looks like slightly positive for the rupee levels on the depreciative side, so therefore a buy position can be recommended at around 29,350 to 370 or 400 levels to initiate at. Stop loss to be maintained at around 29,150, and targets on the upside can be seen in a range of 29,650 to 700 levels.
Okay, by the way, the market has seen a bit of a dip. All of a sudden, the Nifty has lost 20 points in a matter of last 30 seconds thereabout. Pull out the intraday chart of the Nifty. Look at that, and that is courtesy ICICI Bank. Single-handedly, that stock has taken the market from the high point of the day. In fact, in last 10 seconds of trade, ICICI Bank has collapsed. It's all of a sudden, it was holding in the green, and now it's down. So in about 10 seconds it's lost 1%. That's a lot for a stock like ICICI Bank, and that's the reason you'll see a similar dip for the Bank Nifty as well. Let's pull out the Bank Nifty's intraday chart as well, and that is also where you have seen a bit of an intraday dip. So as you can see, Bank Nifty also down a bit. Naveen, before we let you go, your copper strategy, I think you haven't given that yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The copper would be on the buy for the April contract on the MCX at around 340 to 41 levels. We would recommend the stop loss for this trade to be put in at around 338, and targets on the upside can be seen in a range of around 344 to 45 levels. There is being talk going on for the stimulus in China, and I think there are many concerns which were there for the last few months for China economy has somehow been settled down, and China is going kind of little moderate way of importing the base metal pack on the infrastructure drive. So I think overall, therefore, the trend remains slightly bullish for copper on a medium to short term, but even on the intraday, one can go in for a buy position.
Okay. All right. Fair enough, Naveen. We leave it on that note. And Anuj, your point is taken, because besides ICICI Bank, now it seems to be spreading to more constituents of the Bank Nifty.